The other day, somebody was asking me, what do you make for dinner when you come home and you're tired and you can't think of anything? You're just like brain dead. And I right away said, Yaki Soba. I know that seems odd, but that's what I make. You do have to have some vegetables around. And you need some onion, garlic, ginger, because that's the heart of it, and some kind of protein. In this case, I like to use tofu. It fits in nicely with the dish. So you start out by putting some sort of fat in your pot, and I used unrefined toasted sesame oil because it's dreamy, it has so much flavor. And then I cut my onions in half moons because it makes kind of a different look in there than just a chopped onion. And it's nicer, I don't know, just artistically. And then I'm going to put in my garlic. And all I want to do is let that onion get nice and soft and the garlic in there with that onion. Turn the heat up just a little bit. The next thing that goes in are the vegetables that can take some cooking time. So I've got carrots cut in a matchstick. This is kind of a beautiful dish, and it's made beautiful just by the way that you cut the vegetables. And these are shiitake mushrooms. You could use any mushrooms, really. I'm not going to use all these, just a few of these. That's good. And there we go. I put that all in there, and all that really has to happen is those vegetables need to get cooked, and it doesn't take very long at all. And how they get cooked is by a broth going in and kind of simmering. My broth is made of 1/3 of a cup of soy sauce or tamari, 4 cups of water. Here it comes. Boom. And a big amount, this is a tablespoon of grated ginger. That's the answer to the flavor in this. And I'm going to turn the heat up and let that simmer for about 10 minutes. And when that's done, I'll put together the whole dish for you with noodles and tofu. You can use raw tofu like this, or in this case I have fried tofu. I kind of like that texture, and we showed you how to do that in another video. Either one of them works fine. What? Hi, Ward.
I got a call from Doris.
Oh,
yeah,
really? Doris, the missing Doris.
The missing Doris, yeah. Well, she's been busy.
Yeah.
But she's going to come to visit for one night, and I was wondering if for that one night, maybe you and Steve could bunk in with Joaquin the way I've been doing, and, just the one night.
Well, have you thought of taking her to a hotel?
Oh.
Yeah, or, or a bed and breakfast.
That's even better,
kind of fun.
I'll make the call.
Right. Yeah. So, just 10 minutes on that. Ooh. Oh, that smells so fantastic. Just 10 minutes. That's nice. So, here's how this goes together. I got my bowl. I got my soba noodles, which are made out of buckwheat and wheat. You can get 100% soba, which is all buckwheat, or you could use rice noodles if you're gluten-free. There they are, the noodles. Then I'm going to dish up, first I'm going to throw my bok choy in here backwards. I can do this, because I don't want it to cook for very long. I just want it to the leaves to just get heated in there. Yeah, perfect. Now I'm going to ladle that on top. Here we go. Yes. Get a lot of broth in there. And you actually eat this with a fork and a spoon. I'm going to put a little bit of my tofu in there. And then the whole thing gets garnished with, this is great, some chopped scallions. Yeah, that was easy, right? This is great when you're feeling a little tired or fatigued. Very simple, clean meal that has a lot of pick-me-up to it.
Really looks great.
Yeah.
I checked with the hotels, and they're awfully expensive.
Right.